What's up, everybody? Welcome to Matt DIY. So I wanted to do a quick video on, is it worth it buying a car on Copart? I know I've actually purchased 3 cars from Copart now. Never really got to film the entire process with everything going on in the situation over the past few months. Just decided to get those cars done and out of here and on their way. Actually sitting here though is the Copart convertible that I recently did. But thought I'd throw some pictures up of each of the cars that I purchased, kind of before and after, and also talk about some of the financials, what we did to them, what parts went into them, and kind of give you the before and then the after, price-wise, what you can expect. My short opinion, yes, it is a great idea and a great financial idea to purchase a car from Copart. You can save yourself a lot of money, especially if you're going to do the work yourself. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'll take you through the 3 cars that I did, let you know financially, and also before we do that, if you like things like this and you like automotive work or home improvement type stuff, or want to do things yourself, be sure to subscribe down below. I'll be bringing a lot more interesting content here in the future, so go ahead and click that subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump in, guys, give you some real world examples of is Copart worth it, and can you get yourself a deal? I say yes. Alright guys, what you're looking at here are the actual pictures from when I bought this car at Copart. This is a 2012 Nissan Altima 2.5S Coupe. Had 80,000 miles on it. We did look at this one in person, and we did win this auction for $1,850 out the door after Copart fees and everything. Came out to about $25-28. So keep in mind, guys, when I do a car, I go all over it just to make sure everything's cool, as if it were going to drive it myself. So on this one, it actually got hit in the right passenger front, which did a little bit of damage to the bumper and fender, but we actually were able to reuse them. We did need to replace the washer fluid reservoir and a couple other odds and ends. Also threw a nice set of tires on it, did an oil change, went ahead and replaced the radiator core support as it was also cracked, and some touch-up paint here and there, a few parts on the interior. So that's kind of the gist of the parts for the car, and coming up here shortly we'll talk about where we ended up at the end. Take a look at that, guys. Big difference from the beginning, right? So with this car we came in at $47.05. That's including parts and everything, sales tax, everything down to the wire. The Kelley Blue Book private sale value comes in around $7,200. Now, give or take, an R-Title car will bring about 10 to 15% less, but still, guys, I mean, how can you beat it? I mean, if you're buying a car, especially for yourself, this is a great deal. You get a $7,200 car for just under $5,000. Moving right along to the next car we did, guys, was a 2009 Volvo C70 T5. Again, these are the original auction photos. This car had 108,000 miles on it. Did not look at this one in person, which I try to recommend against, but we didn't do it in this case. As you can see, it took a hit to the front, whether something fell on it or it hit a deer or something. Got hit in the front bumper and hood area. The auction win was $1,000, and out the door was $1,500. Also, guys, keep in mind that this is a car I actually wanted for myself from the beginning. Been looking for one of these convertibles for a long time, so we may have spent a little more money on this one than I would have if I was trying to sell it, but keep that in mind as we move forward. So total for everything on this one, guys, came out to $43.05, including parts, sales tax. That's everything done and finished. The private sale price on this one is just over $6,000. Now this one, the ratio is a little bit smaller, but I feel like for me, since I was personally keeping this vehicle, I went all over it again. So I did the entire front suspension, a lot of extras on this one, and as you can see, it really came out looking pretty sharp. Definitely a fun car to drive and a fun car to have around, and it's unique being a hardtop convertible. So I spent a little extra on this one, just making it tip-top shape for its age and the mileage. And that's where a little bit of the extra money came in, but still I saved myself quite a bit from going out and buying one privately. Alright, last but not least, guys, 2004 Volvo S80 2.5T. This one had about 107,000 miles on it. We won it for $650. Out the door, it came out to about $1,003. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, most people probably wouldn't have bought this car, but I have a thing for Volvos and I love working on them, so I went ahead and bought it and got it for a pretty good price. Now guys, this car needed everything. Being an Ohio car with no inspection, it needed a lot of work, so we literally went bumper to bumper. We did replace the front bumper where the hit was. We also did brakes, exhaust work, a little bit of engine work under the hood, just covered this car, did everything. As you can see, guys, not much room in the value on this one, but actually ended up fixing it up for a friend, so put a little bit of extra into it, make sure it was good to go and going to be really reliable. Definitely a good car. I know this was a fast walkthrough of all these guys, but keep in mind, any in the future that I do, I will actually create videos along the way. These ones just went a lot quicker due to COVID and everything else going on. Just wanted to get these cars done, so figured I'd do a quick overview on if Copart is worth it or not. In all three cases, I think it is, because even if, like on this last one, you're paying close to the value, well, that's after all the parts and everything. It's like almost like a new car after going all through it. So is it a good value? Yeah, I still say it's still a great value. Alright guys, before concluding this video, I did want to mention that be sure to check your state laws and local laws to see if you can even bid or take part in any buying of vehicles with Copart. States are different and they have different laws and regulations regarding it. Sometimes you need to use a broker and whatnot. I will put a link in the description. You can click on and get some more information regarding that. Where I'm located here in Pennsylvania, it is okay for an individual to bid and buy on vehicles, which is pretty cool. But with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. Be sure to smash that like button down below and turn notifications on if you'd like to see more and enjoyed this. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more DIY content and things like this coming up in the future. And comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you have any questions, things I can help you with, I'd be more than happy to help, guys. Until next time, though, take care. And as always, get out and do it yourself.